Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome to part 100 of Tales of Xillia Mila's story. I am so excited to see what happens when we walk up to the shrine here. I am pumped. I've loved this entire section, to be honest, with the Mila spirit stuff. I had never seen it before because I'd never played Mila's story. I always had to kind of assume from Jude's story. I was like, oh, Mila was like in the spirit realm or something with the 4 great spirits doing something or other. I don't know, but it has been really interesting. I love this design for Mila. Again, I mentioned before, but I really love how her hair matches Muse's while she's in her spirit form. But I'm really pumped to see how this goes. So let's get it. What do we have going on up at the shrine? It's Muse. How you doing? You're not the... Are you supposed to be like the specter of Maxwell or whatever right now, Muse? Intriguing. Let's see what she has to say. Hey, sis. Oh, we actually get to walk up and talk to you. Yeah, I love when Muse does this little floating sitting thing. I'm at 139 jet black feathers. And I know it's still going to be a little bit before we can get back to Sherrilton. I hope we don't hit the black feather cap of 255. Oh, wait a minute. If we hit the cap of 255 feathers, I think I have 180 back in Sherrilton. So round that up to 260. That's like 440, so we'd be really close anyway if we hit the cap, so it's probably not a big deal. Hello.
Oh? What do we have here? So you lied to me? Or perhaps you changed your minds? Never mind. I am not so cruel as to interrogate you over this matter now. But I do have one question for you. Can you really trust these spirits? If you don't know the answer, then allow me to provide it for you. Just as I have a mission, so too did you, at least when you were still Mila.
Muse, must you really tell her this?
My, you willingly participated, and yet now you wish to pretend it never happened? No one said that. My primary mission was the eradication of Exodus. And as for Mila, she was Lord Maxwell's bait to lure Exodus into the open. He realized that Exodus had designs to take his life. So he made you believe you were Maxwell in the flesh. And right on cue, Exodus threw all of its resources into killing you. Do you see where I'm going with this?
That's enough already.
Your mission, the one you felt so obligated to fulfill as Maxwell, it was a lie. A fabrication, to be more accurate. You were never Maxwell. And furthermore, the 4 great spirits here were under Lord Maxwell's orders.
I do think it's a really cool twist that Mila was not actually Maxwell the entire time. I like it.
They raised you, a human girl forged in the crucible of the elements, as Maxwell. They brainwashed you into accepting your mission. Mila, you were abandoned by Maxwell from the very start, and your trusted 4 have been using you from the beginning.
She speaks the truth. All of us have been lying to you.
That is why we plucked your soul free, just as it was undergoing purification.
We betrayed our very master, Lord Maxwell himself, for you. Though I suppose that gesture rings hollow now.
Indeed it does.
But Muse, Mila wished for us to live on.
She kinda grew on us, you know? Betraying her again just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
We refuse your offer of reincarnation. We are staying right here.
What? I have a mission. Without it, my life has no meaning. I must complete it. I cannot allow you to live.
Oh, we're fighting Muse? Oh, I hate this. I hate this a lot. 1v1 with Muse? Are you insane? Okay, she only has 31,000 HP. That's a good sign. I didn't realize I was not at full HP. Okay, not a good sign. Not a good sign. Muse is unstoppable.
I won't accept any apologies.
Okay, that's fine. I don't plan on apologizing. Oh, you can just catch me out of my guard, huh? Gonna be real. Kinda rude of you.
Ha!
Yep, she does a guard break as well. This is not good. I'm poisoned.
Won't accept any apologies.
Move. I'm amazed that didn't hit me, to be honest. I need her to take a swing. Yeah, and then I heal. This is actually a major problem. Because, like, if I can't guard any of her hits... Holy cow, how am I supposed to win this, actually? Am I poisoned right now? I am. Oh, that got all the way over to me. I did not think it would reach that far. I think I need to find a good art to use to hit her with. There we go. I just need to knock her into a bit of stun locking. And I was trying to get away from that a bit faster. It's fine. It's fine. She does not have much HP, so that's the key here. Is I just need to find openings to actually get some damage off. Okay, I need to dodge to the side on that one really fast. I need to find opportunities to hit and just chunk her down a little bit. We're gonna be playing this fight very, uh-oh. Help. Oh, I have that move. I need to get rid of this poison. I should have panacea'd first, but I panicked. We might use an elixir during this. Oh, yep, that killed me. That's not a scripted loss either. This is rough. Wait, no, get me to full health. I already have a dish that's giving me more attack and defense here. Let me tap the sign really quickly, by the way. Tap the sign. 1v1s in Tales of are bad. There are very, very few 1v1s in Tales of that aren't just, like, wildly annoying to do.
I won't accept any apologies.
And actually, this game has one of them. Jude versus Ivor is, like, really straightforward and not bad at all, to be honest. Oh my goodness, when am I supposed to hit you? It's so awkward to try and find an opportunity to actually damage her. Ow. I did 1800, that's a bit much. But this 1v1, as of right now, garbage. She guard breaks. Do all of her moves guard break? Did the game really make a 1v1 where Muse guard breaks all of your guards? Like, I find that so hard to believe because that's so incredibly annoying.
Sharpened whip.
Whirling Assault does pretty good when I can actually hit it. Oh, that worked. I didn't think it would. Okay, hold up. I'm getting in the groove. No, you. We just have to really figure out her attack pattern. Oh, that was bad. I accidentally did a front step there, I think. Oh, hello. I'm gonna have to dodge whatever this is. Okay, that hits really far. Please get up. The stupid terrified status has made it where I got stunned. Which isn't a status effect I should be able to get because I have the stun bracelet anyway. Yeah, we just have to, if she casts again, we have to immediately hit her out of it. We can't let her cast. Gravity Well is too wide. That was dumb. Oh my goodness. This fight is really bad. This is really bad and it's not gonna be fun, and I don't have anything to say other than I have always said that I do not like that. Hit me, apparently. I disagree. I don't really have anything to say other than what I have always said, which is that the Tales of franchise is not designed with 1v1s in mind, and I think it shows Tales of at its worst. Sometimes when she does an attack, she then doesn't get to do an attack immediately after, but sometimes she does, which is really frustrating. Because, like, sometimes she does an attack and it's like, oh, this is your opportunity, hit her. But other times she does an attack and it's like, oh, did you try and hit me during that? Well, now you get hit instead. It seems to normally be sharpened petals, so I just need to never attack her when she does sharpened petals ever again. Which is really annoying. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 1v1s in Tales of are bad. There are like 3 of them in the entire franchise that aren't bad. Jude versus Ivor is fine. I need to play Abyss again, but I'm pretty sure Luke versus Ash is fine. And then Volron, what was that game?
I won't accept any apologies.
Volron versus Alphen at the very end of Arise is fine. This one is bad.
Goodbye. Now.
Oh my goodness. It's hard to aim Whirling Assault while also trying to... Bad timing.
Fools. Die.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, let me get a hit. It's really hard to aim Whirling Assault while also trying... Oh, come on, she cast that so fast! And then it stuns you. This fight sucks, dude. Now I kind of wish this wasn't happening during part 100. This sucks that we're having to go through this during part 100. This is a really bad fight. There's no reason for them to make you do a fight like this with just Mila. Against Muse, especially.
I won't accept any apologies.
But it's really hard to be, like, the best way to avoid her attacks, it feels like, is free running. And it's really hard to switch from free running into Whirling Assault. Maybe I should try and find a different art to focus on using. That was bad. I also, like, I want to get far away from her to, like, get some time in luring her in. But if she starts casting Gravity Well, I need to be close to hit her immediately. I'm glad I bought that armor upgrade, by the way.
No. Farewell.
No, farewell to you.
Goodbye.
No. We're fine, we're fine. Focusing. Focusing really hard. This is the furthest we've gotten thus far. I keep doing one too many swings of my sword to try and get more damage. That leads to her being able to hit that illusionary charge. I wish that they had... I know you can tether the spirits and, like, use them in combat, and they're, like, good arts, probably. In fact, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe you get the 4 back specifically. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to use another. I'm gonna have to use, like, all my elixirs on this. This is the hardest fight in the game. I'm not joking. This is easily the hardest fight in the game. No fight has been this difficult for us. There are just so many things that they could have changed about this fight to make it more bearable. Less HP on Muse, less guard breaks, no mystic arts, less arts in general that she has access to. There are so many different options they could have done to make this bearable, but instead they were like, let's make it as frustrating as possible. She, honestly, Elemental Hymn, she just shouldn't have that. Either take away her guard break moves, or not the moves themselves, but just make it where they don't guard break, or remove Elemental Hymn. I know that Elemental Hymn is her arcane art. It's the art that lets her mystic art. So if you took away Elemental Hymn, not only would you take away one of her most undodgeable... Why did that do 2,000 damage? That attack should not have done that much damage. What? What? Why did it sidestep like that? That's not what I was trying to do. I let go of L2 so that I could use my art. Hello, game?
I'll rip you apart.
Oh my goodness.
Farewell.
Please stop.
Elemental Hymn. Elemental Hymn. Elemental Hymn.
Like, she just spams her arcane art to try and hit her mystic art 3 times in a row. That's so stupid. And dodging that was purely luck because of the way they move. Please, for the love of all that is holy, die. I don't think I could stomach going through this fight again from the start. Oh, thank goodness that didn't kill me. I was about to lose my mind. Use an elixir. I don't care. I would literally delete every single item in my inventory right now if it meant I won this fight. Thank goodness.
That was very close.
Worst fight in all of Tales of Xillia. Worse than Hammer Zam. The absolute worst. I'm glad it's locked to one story and not in both of them. That is the worst fight in the entire game. That's probably the worst part of all of Tales of Xillia, that fight right there. And unfortunately, again, this is just something that happens in Tales of games. A lot of Tales of games have some stupid obsession. I don't understand what Bandai's problem is, but they have an obsession with being like, wouldn't it be cool if we threw in a moment where it's like you only get one character and you fight against one or even multiple enemies with just your one character? I'm here to tell you, Bandai, no. No, it's not. You've made it work literally like twice. The Ash and Luke fight in Abyss, I think, is good, which I don't remember in general. And then there's the end of Tales of Arise. Those are the only 2 times they've done it, and I've been like, that was a good decision. Any other time they've done it, even the Ivar and Jude fight in this game, which is really easy to do, so it's not a big deal, even that one, if they took that out of the game, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I wish they would take it out of the game, because I'd rather just not even do it. So that fight, terrible. Never should have made it past development.
Am I strong? Why? Why do you disobey your master? 'Cause I want Mila back with us.
Dude, I feel so much relief now, because now we can go back to the game being super fun and interesting, and I cannot wait to see how these cutscenes go. Don't let my annoyance that was like 30 minutes. That was awful. Don't let my annoyance those past like 30 minutes lead you to believe that I have anything less than love for this game. I adore Tales of Xillia. That was just one really, really annoying section that did not need to exist.
She cared about me, so I care about her. Simple.
We do not know if Mila will regain her memory. Most likely she never will. But even so, to us, she is still Mila.
It is not the past we spent together that truly matters. We have realized that much.
In other words, the most important thing to you is not the past, but rather...
Stop right there. Sheesh. You were about to say the oldest cliche in the book.
We don't want to die just 'cause we know too much. Then why didn't you run? Funny thing, we were fine with dying if it was for her.
We shall decide what we do from now on.
We shall follow our own hearts when choosing whether to obey or disobey our master's orders.
You think so too, right?
But memories are gone forever when they're erased. She will never be Mila again. Tell me I speak the truth.
Behold, the specter of Lord Maxwell, hegemon of the spirit world.
Do not be afraid. The specter is nothing more than concentrated consciousness. Its sole purpose is to purify the souls of the dead.
The answer to your question is negative. This ball of light contains a soul's former information. It is a miraculous art, able to restore memory and personality.
What? Lord Maxwell! Why was I never informed of this?
This isn't good. Lord Maxwell's gonna sense that we're here. Huh? He's not answering.
Why? Why have you stopped responding? How long must I wait until you answer me?
Jeez, Muse, it's been like 20 seconds. Give the guy a second. He might just be in the bathroom. Or maybe he's, like, finishing an episode of anime.
I do not know why, but it appears her communication with Maxwell has been cut off.
No! Why is this happening?
Hey, wait!
Calm yourself, Sylph.
We have more pressing concerns.
In the end, we did what we came to do. We have found a way to restore Mila's memory.
Why did Maxwell's Spectre or whatever even give you that art? Like, why? Why did his Spectre do that? I kind of think I would have preferred it if Mila just, like, wall fighting Muse, if Muse started questioning the Four there, and then Mila just got her memories back by, like, her own strength of will, instead of this weird art thing, honestly. I think I would have preferred that, but it doesn't really matter.
Carry this light to the summit of the Neokera Hollowmont.
Or maybe that's not what this art actually does and he's faking us out?
Let's go to the summit of the Neokera Hollowmont. If we use the light we acquired, your memories should return.
So maybe it'll still do more what I'm thinking, where Mila just does it from her own strength of will. I think that would be better. Save the game, dude. I cannot go through that Muse fight ever again. Honestly, like, if I ever play Mila's story again on the channel or on my own time, I might turn the difficulty down to easy just to essentially skip that fight. That fight was awful. I wish it had happened on any video other than part 100. That's really disappointing for me. But oh well, there's nothing to be done about it now. Do I actually have to climb up the Hollowmont with just Mila? I hope it skips me to the top. No, it's looking like it's gonna make me climb it. Oh, but there are... Hello? What? Game? Oh, that was weird. I thought the game crashed. That was wild. I don't ever remember Xillia having a moment like that. Heard a lot of voices coming from Neokera. I wonder if something's going on there. It's said that the singular passage connecting the human realm to the spirit realm is at the Hollowmont summit. They call it the Temporal Crossroads, and it's believed to have been created by Lord Maxwell himself. My brothers and I came... Oh, I got a son in my throat. My brothers and I came to see it, but with all the monsters around, we couldn't get very far. I was about to say, oh wait, there's not going to be monsters, but there are. Why are you... Man. I didn't mean to do this backwards. It's said that the singular passage connecting the human realm this is the same person I just talked to. Shut up. They say that if you go to the mountaintop, you can cross over to the human world. In fact, the Temporal Crossroads is the one and only passage to the human world. All right. So, like, I understand that because the way the story is structured, you have to do this section with just Mila. And it looks like what the devs decided to do is they were like, oh, we can't have Mila's part of this game be so incredibly short compared to Jude's side of it. I was expecting this Mila section to just be like demonstrably shorter than doing it from Jude's story's perspective. That was a back attack, apparently.
I'm ready.
But instead, it looks like it's about the same length. They just make you go through everything with just Mila. And I hate it. I would rather them just skip through this for the most part. I would rather them have just skipped me to the top of the Hollowmont, and then it's like, hey, when you regroup with everyone, you can go back to the Hollowmont if you want and, like, actually explore it. And so on, or, like, give you a sub-quest to send you back there for some reason. Narratively, I love this section of the game. Narratively, this is awesome. I love seeing what Mila went through during this section. I love all the stuff with the 4. I love the... I'm just gonna have to run into these enemies and hit run. I'm not fighting any of them. I am not fighting in this game with just Mila unless the game literally says you have to proceed. I'm just not doing it.
Time to retreat.
But, what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Mechanically, I hate this section of the game. Being stuck with just Mila. No skits come up. I wish there had been some skits with the 4 when you were, like, going to Elude, Sea Haven and all that. The moments with the 4, like, talking to the NPCs and the 4 commenting on it and whatnot as you were going through the place, that was all well and good. That was cool stuff. Seeing all this stuff in the spirit realm and what's going on with Mila and Muse is also great. I just, like, mechanically, I don't like it. I do not like being restricted to one character in Tales of. The game is literally not designed to work like this. The game is not designed for you to only have one character to control. It's designed for you to have 4, 3 at worst. Like, you think I wouldn't have to tell that to the creators of the game, but apparently I do, because they do this in, like, every game. Run.
Time to retreat.
Time to retreat. I'm a Gormand, apparently. Did I go through here? I don't think I did. Nope. But the good news is I know that we're almost back to Jude's story. I know when Mila shows back up in Jude's story, and we're almost there. It should be at the top of the Hollowmont, which is, like, right around here, I think. The Hollowmont is short. So, thankfully, we're about to be done with this section, mechanically speaking. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Mila goes through with this orb and whatnot and how they finish that up. Narratively, love it. Game mechanic-wise, this is by far the weakest part of Xillia. It is just not enjoyable to be restricted to one character. I tried to pick that up. I pressed X. Game, can you stop trying to annoy me right now? Like, come on, man.
Time to retreat.
I'm just gonna be glad to be done with it. They had better not make me do another fight with Mila. The only fight we have had to do is that one sub-quest fight, which was just 3 random enemies, which was annoying but not that bad, and then Muse. If the only fight that you are forced to do is that awful Muse fight, then I can easily forgive it all. I mean, I already forgive it all anyway, because I love this game. But, like, if they make me do another fight similar to Muse, I might lose my mind, because that would be trash. This is the peak of the Holomont. I recognize it.
This is it. We use the light here at the summit.
Let's do it.
My powers are being summoned.
The signal is off the charts. It's Lord Maxwell.
But who could he be fighting?
Mila should be fine now. We can leave.
All right, here we go.
Your heart won't stop pounding, will it? Now do you see?
Ridiculous! Look at yourself, fool. You can barely even stand up. Do you really think you have the strength to resist me?
Remember why I chose to die.
Yes, I do. I know that I do.
What did you say? This is impossible. You must die!
Who? Just who are you?
Isn't that right? Mila?
Jude!
I must be dreaming.
Mila!
Is this truly happening?
Mila? No way!
Mila?
Is it not Maxwell's mission to protect the future for all of us, both human and spirit?
But how can this be? Was this the Four's doing?
Uncertain? Uncertainty makes you weak, you know. Are you all sure about this?
How dare you?
Okay, Jude. Let's go!
Right! Here we go!
Yo, let's get it. This is better from Jude's perspective. I'm not going to mess with Lilium Orbs because I know we have cutscenes after this as well, and I actually don't have a ton of time right now. So give me the experience gain, and then let's get this, and I'm just not going to worry about the Lilium Orbs, to be honest. Give me Alvin and Elise for this, and we might switch in Rowan or Leia as we go. But I love Mila showing back up. This is better from Jude's story. I understand. This is the main reason people say to do Jude's story first, I'm sure.
There is nothing to fear, even the great Maxwell.
Ow.
How can this be?
Nothing is impossible with Mila. You were the only one that didn't see that, Maxwell.
Prepare to get destroyed, punk. I'm gonna get to Elemental Mastery you, like, right out the gate. Ow. Okay, he's got a lot going on. He's kind of popping off. Help. Stop using Flare Bomb. That's my thing. Alright, good heals, team. Good heals. Can you switch to where you're weak to fire or wind, please? Because that's what Mila is really good at.
Tipo! Sharing is caring.
Stop this, Maxwell. Stop this right now with your stupid little Frieza chair. Who do you even think you are?
Please wake up!
Here we go. Time to pop off. I'm gonna show you what the elements are really like, old man. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson? Get there, get there. Wait, I didn't press that attack. Why did it do Whirling Assault there? I did not do that. I was trying to run for it. That was dumb. I was trying to run forward so I could Mystic Art there. The game screwed me on that one. This is the only part of the game that I think is confusing if you've done Mila's side first. It's enough of a reason to do Jude's side first over Mila's, but like, this sequence and running into the true Maxwell and all is, they explain what's going on here and the real Maxwell and whatnot in general in Jude's story. They did not really explain it in Mila's. It's the wrong move. Ow. Can we stop? Hey, heal, heals.
Okay.
I totally forgot we had Tornado Blade. That move is so cool. You weak to fire now, old man? You fool.
Let's end this.
How dare you? What is happening? Oh, you sucked up all of our TP. Lame. Jude, get in here and get some TP back, brother. Oh, you're over here now. How'd you do that? Hold up a second. I'm just gonna make sure that I can pop off. Oh wait, we don't use TP in during Overlimit anymore. Can you stop teleporting and let me hit you? No. No, Mystic Art.
All beginning must end. Let it be by my hand. Elemental mastery.
Get wrecked.
Impressive.
I am impressive. Thank you for noticing.
I won't fall easily.
Upon us.
Ready when you are.
Come here, you stupid old man. Jude, you want to like actually get in on the action with me here, brother? Hey, break this. Thank you. Rock Trine.
Behold the power of
What are you weak to right now? Go, Igneous Crush.
the sinful and avenge the fallen. Cyclone.
Oh, that hit me. Rude.
Oh, sorry.
No Trinity Drive. I think that might be your Arcane Art. I don't know what his Arcane Art is. I don't know what triggers his Mystic Art, but I want it to stop.
Damn it. We need to conserve our strength.
There we go.
Soul absorption.
I hate Soul Absorption, for anyone curious. Do not like.
Punishment will be severe.
Let's hit that up. Die. Oh man, it is so good not to be doing a 1v1. To be honest, it is just so good. Can you stop doing the drain move over and over again? Like, can we stop that, please?
Ready?
Got it.
Well, I guess this is why I have so many dang specifics. Oh, he was using the drain. Is that the only thing you know how to do is TP drain? You stop?
Finish them off.
I'm trying to finish him off, brother. Believe you me. Oh, would you look at that? It's soul absorption. I never saw that move coming. Whoever could have predicted that he would use soul absorption? Oh, there it is again. Whoever could have seen this coming? Oh no. I never expected. Oh my goodness, it's soul absorb. What is happening? Is his AI broken?
This isn't good.
He should not be spamming that like that. What was that? That was so weird. He used it like 4 times in a row for some reason. Is it because I had him in the corner? This is not the move I meant to use. Oh well. No wait, that was the move I meant to use. He's weak to wind right now.
Let the ground beneath dance to my command.
Why is it always the giant rock? Oh. Sonic Breaker is his arcane art? Really? Oh no! Ow, ow. This is actually a problem because it's one of the mystic arts that hits the entire field. There aren't many of those in the game. Help. Help. Good nurse, good nurse. I need you to stop. There we go, there we go. Come on, let me... Stop teleporting, you scumbag, you stupid old man. Stop having the power of the spirits or whatever. Nailed it.
All beginning must end. Let it be by my hand. Elemental mastery.
Nailed it.
Impressive.
All right, I wish that had killed him. You're done, bro. You're so done. Thanks for taking those hits there, Alvin. Yeah, it's over. He teleported. Igneous Crush. Let's go.
How can this be?
I heard a voice. It called out to me and said, Mila.
It's really you.
100,000 experience? What?
I'll overcome.
Not yet.
All right.
I can't stall, right?
Never stop him.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey, Mila!
Elise. Leia.
She's back! For real, really real!
I feel blessed to have lived long enough for this reunion to think that we would meet again.
This feels like a dream. But it's real, isn't it?
I'm glad to see you too.
Welcome back, Mila.
Thank you.
Hey! Stay away from us! Or am I gonna have to finish you off myself?
I do not understand. The Four. Tell me, what is the meaning of this?
I could no longer stand idly by and allow you to continue with this folly.
Right, exactly. So we decided to help Mila out and bring her to the spirit realm.
How dare you? I gave no such order.
Lord Maxwell, all people have hearts and minds, just the same as we do.
You can't just treat them like tools, even if it does help save the world in the end.
Maxwell, you may have been the one to give me my mission. Nevertheless, it was still my own mission.
You exerted your own will. And that was a decision that came straight from your own heart.
Yes.
The world you created seems to serve no purpose other than to exist. But what kind of life is that for its people? We all just want to live.
I suppose this is why I could not understand your actions. Human hearts truly are complicated things. Perhaps My ignoring that fact is what ultimately led me astray. I shall dispel the schism.
Are you serious?
Maintaining the schism requires a tremendous amount of mana. Dispelling it will disperse this energy into the world. That should protect the world's spirits. At least for a time, anyway. It will grant us a reprieve of a few years. Possibly even a few decades, at best.
Thank you, Maxwell. We'll figure out a solution. Both Rieze Maxia and Olympius will live on together. We'll find a way. You have my word.
So, Maxwell, you would step down from your rightful place as this world's god?
My man.
Gaius?
Answer me, Maxwell.
I have grown weary of constantly being at the mercy of human hearts.
Maxwell.
If you wish to abdicate your throne as Rieze Maxia's god, then I shall sit upon it in your stead.
A mere human to replace me as my equal? How absurd. You are not worthy at all.
It is not a question of being worthy. It is a question of actually being willing and able. If you cannot fulfill your obligations, then I certainly will.
Not so fast. I'm afraid that's not gonna work for me either.
It matters not. I don't need your approval.
Such power. It can't be.
The Lance of Kresnik?
What choice did I have? After all, you refused to tell me what I should do, now didn't you?
Muse, have you lost your mind?
I cannot allow you to destroy the schism!
Maxwell, you shall serve as the cornerstone of your own world!
What?
It is my mission to protect the schism! My mission! Mine, mine, mine!
Release me right now! That is an order!
I'm afraid it's too late. You're always too late!
Muse, come to me. Are you prepared?
Whatever my lord wishes.
Whoa, they got together real fast.
No! Stop now! You can't mean to unleash it!
Behold, Muse's true power. The sword that can slice through space and time.
I don't expect we'll meet again. Farewell, my sister.
You can't be serious.
Why are you doing this? Gaius!
For the sake of those who were killed, I will go to Olympius. And you shall return to Rieze Maxia, where you cannot interfere!
Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
No! I can't hang on! Hang in there, Elise! Help!
I've got you! What can we do?
Maxwell, no!
Wait! What's going on?
Not another one!
Leave at once! This man is not worthy of the name Maxwell!
Debatable.
We shall see!
Everyone brace yourselves!
I mean, like, you know, if there's got to be a new Maxwell, Mila's probably top one pick, but like Gaius, he's in the running, at least.
Where am I? Mila.
Hey there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Were all four of you waiting outside the door to hear Jude wake up?
Hey, how are you feeling?
I'm all right, but where are we?
This is Balin's residence.
Who's that?
My cousin. You know, the one in Olympius. I could have sworn I mentioned him before.
So that must mean...
We made it to Olympius!
Rise and shine. How are you feeling?
Not bad.
I'm fine. Balin, I presume?
Yep, aka the guy who saved your butts. Not that it was a dramatic rescue or anything. Running into you was pure luck. Feel free to shower me with gratitude, though.
Definitely related to Alvin.
Sure.
I love this track that's playing right now, by the way.
Hey, Balin, don't we seem, strange to you?
Maybe a little bit.
I'm surprised you recognize me. It's been 20 years.
That's Uncle's gun, huh? You should thank him for it.
It's a little tricky thanking the dead.
Oh, right. Good point. Huh, where is it?
Your cousin sure is interesting.
He's an odd bird, even for Olympius.
You looking at my leg?
No.
Jude!
He's a doctor!
Don't worry about it. Childhood mishap. Calibration complete.
Balin, stop.
Why?
Hey, that's...
I didn't think folks from the other side would have seen one of these before.
A Spyrex.
Hold your horses.
Huh?
Life would be a drag without it. Literally. Oh, you're probably all starving. Why don't you mosey around while I whip something up? It's your first time on this side, after all.
Oh, the Olympius music. Earned title Godslayer. Alright, so Gaius showing up, having Muse on his side, whipping out the Lance of Kresnik. In Jude's story, I think they explained that Gaius was having like all of his manpower, not all of his manpower, but was putting a lot of manpower into fishing the Lance of Kresnik out of the ocean because it ended up going down with the Zenithra. This is kind of what I expected. I think Mila's story leaves a lot of questions about, like, how did the other 5 characters get to Maxwell? What's going on with Maxwell in general? Why is Gaius with Muse? Or why is Muse with Gaius, rather, and all that? It's all explained way better in Jude's story. They show you a cutscene of Gaius and Muse chatting to each other and whatnot. They show Gaius, like, trying to get the Lance of Kresnik. They show Jude reuniting the party together and then going to the Holomont to try and find the real Maxwell, because they learn that Mila is not the real Maxwell, and then they lead to that big fight. They have a big conversation with Maxwell about stuff up until the moment where Mila shows up. It's all way better shown in Jude's story, and that's kind of what I expected. I'm sure that's why people say to play Jude's story first. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. If you play Mila's story first and you just get kind of confused at that part, you can kind of just, like... The thing is it seems random, right? But you can kind of get it. You can be like, oh, Gaius got the Lance of Kresnik after the Zenithra blew up somehow, and Muse betrayed Maxwell to end up with Gaius, which you see that Muse is mad at Maxwell in Mila's story as well. So you can kind of, it's a little difficult, but you can kind of connect the dots and be like, I guess that's how that happened. I didn't see, though. But when you play Jude's story, they make it a lot more clear. It's a lot easier to make an educated guess about what Mila does during this section of the game from Jude's perspective than it is to make an educated guess about what happened from Jude's perspective while Mila was in the spirit realm. Because Mila being in the spirit realm, the only thing you get any info on is a little bit of Muse losing it, and Mila herself. Whereas from Jude's perspective, you get everything with Gaius. You get a lot of stuff with Muse as well. You see Muse breaking down from Jude's perspective. You see what Jude and the other 4 characters are doing. You see their conversation with Maxwell leading up to Mila returning, and so on and so forth. So definitely better covered in Jude's side, but I don't think it's like awful in Mila's side. But it's definitely enough that I would always recommend to do Jude's story first and then do Mila's side secondary. And I still will say, without a doubt, undoubtedly, the Mila versus Muse 1v1 was terrible. Should have been made way simpler, or should have just been cut out entirely. There was really no need to have Mila and Muse fight each other right there, in my opinion. At least not without making it less annoying. In fact, I think what I'm going to do actually is it's time to wrap up, but I'm actually going to go over a little bit because I want to cut some of that out of the video because it was just me doing multiple Muse attempts and getting really annoyed when I would get her low on health and then she would suddenly one-shot me. So, for those of you watching who are like, wow, Chaos edited some out, all you missed from whatever I edited out is we spent like 25 minutes, I think. 25-ish minutes fighting Muse. I'll leave 1 or 2 attempts in. I'll probably leave in like the first 2 attempts and then the attempt where I won. Or maybe like just the end of the attempt that I won. But it was basically, it was way more than was necessary of fighting Muse. So I'm going to cut some of that out because it really annoyed me. And I don't want part 100 for half of it to be me doing that fight. Let's do this skit.
Your mana lobe is crazy developed.
Is it?
You can just look at her and tell that?
Yeah, totally. When you build it up, your face gets all defined and smart looking.
I'm about to sneeze. Oh no. 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 Oh my goodness. I say show the moment of defeats from Muse? No. That's a lot of extra work that is unnecessary for no real payoff. Every loss I had against Muse was basically me saying, that's so dumb, why does this fight work like this? That's just a waste of my time and the viewers. I'm just gonna like leave in an attempt or 2 and then put the one where I win, probably. Maybe even only half of the one where I won. Because it's a bad fight, so who cares? Also, Mila has a mana lobe as a spirit. Like, spirits also have mana lobes, I guess? I thought that they were just like mana in general, but okay.
I have trouble believing that.
So you think my face is stupid looking?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Jude, no.
It is possible. I too felt that my face became more defined after I started channeling spirits. Perhaps the part of the brain that houses the mana lobe also controls the facial muscles.
Does this mean Alvin is doomed to look stupid for his entire life? That sucks, bro.
Rowan, you're buying into this nonsense?
Then maybe the reverse is true. If we were to strengthen our facial definition, maybe our mana lobes would grow stronger.
That could very well be. Let's give it a try.
Tipo, you can't just lie to people all the time like that.
Why not? Alvin does.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've never seen prank victims with such strikingly well-defined faces before.
Please make yourselves right at home. Alfred's friends are friends of mine after all. Oh yeah, Alvin's real name is Alfred, for anyone who forgot.
Oh, it is you. I never forget what these feel like.
Japan!
Stop it, Tipo. Let go.
No, it's what you get for making us worry.
That's right. I want a hug too. Leave some room for me.
Even you, Leia?
No point trying to fight it.
Fine. I surrender. I'm sorry for what I put you all through. That includes you, Alvin.
That's really not necessary.
No need to be coy, or Mila won't let you into the group hug.
What, you plan on joining in too?
I don't mind.
Very well then.
And I'm out.
Is it really you?
I was about to say, they get a reunited skit, but Jude and Mila don't? Come on.
Do I look like someone else?
No. You're Mila, all right.
And yourself? You seem different from last I saw you.
Really?
A little bit. Looks like you grew up without me.
Could be. It doesn't change who I am, though. It's good to see you again.
Same to you.
I love these two. I love Jude and Mila so much. Oh, I love them so much. What great characters.
Are you getting tired?
A little bit. Things aren't the same as they used to be.
Hey, Elise, can we borrow Tipo for a sec? Huh? Give Tipo a squeeze. You'll feel better.
Oh, this does feel good. Just the right amount of resistance. I could do this all day.
No, stop! I can't take any more!
All the stress is drained through my fingers.
I know, right? It's crazy addictive. Oh no! He's gonna get all stretched out! I feel so violated.
I feel violated. I know there's a quest right there. It's an unmissable quest. I just double-checked. I want to get to a save point. Because I actually think we're over enough to where I could go ahead and cut out the amount of the Muse fight that I want to. So I kind of just want to get to a save point. And if anything, I could look at the Lilium orbs.
This city is made of stone and metal.
This is the Olympian city of Triglyph. Welcome, visitors from Rieze Maxia.
Glad to be here, sort of. So we went up like 5 levels. I can't believe, I understand why Maxwell gave that much experience. It's because you get way less combat from Mila's perspective than the other characters, so they needed to make sure that, the thing is you probably get about 5 levels worth during this part of the game from Jude's perspective. So they had to give you a sudden, or maybe not 5 because I use the experience buff dish, but about 3 or 4 levels, right? So they had to put all of that experience somewhere that you were guaranteed to get it, to make sure that you were caught up with where you should be for this part of the game. Because otherwise you would have a sudden level difference of like 3 levels you weren't expecting. So I understand why that worked that way. I don't think the game expected me to do the 100% experience buff with it. Because I knew we'd get a lot of experience from that fight. And after the Muse fight annoyed me, I was like, you know what? I want a lot of experience. Give me a lot of GP. I did not expect it to be that much. Also, the other characters probably got like 2 default level ups just to make sure they kept up with Mila from any fights I did in the spirit realm in general. Oh man, yeah, we've got a lot. We're gonna be able to get like everyone's second Lilium orbs to the next state. For sure. 55, 56, 55, 61, yeah, Elise is way ahead. Rowan is still the furthest behind, but only by like a level, so it's not a big deal. Alvin and Mila are about on par with each other. Jude and Leia are on par with each other, and then Elise is way ahead because of her unique experience gain ability. So this is about what it should be. All right, well, this is a good spot to, let's do this. Nah, let's do that skit next time. I'm going to save that one for next time. When we come back next time, we'll do that skit. We'll do the Lilium Orbs. We've got subquests. We've got a little bit more of the main story to go, but we're in Chapter 4. We were in Chapter 4 when we were in the Spirit Realm. We entered Chapter 4 when the Zenithra was destroyed. But now we're in the bulk of Chapter 4, so I do think we probably have 3 streams left. I think that I can finish the main story in 2 streams, and then anything I do not finish in those 2 streams, I can finish in a final stream. That's what I'm expecting. I'm only going to have time for 1 more stream before Persona 3 Reload comes out, but that's fine. Point is we're getting close to the end. Come back next time, Lilium Orb stuff, probably some shop stuff, skits, story. We got a lot going on. I love Tales of Xillia. I just really want to stress that. I didn't like the Muse fight. That was the main thing. It was also annoying having to just run from all those enemies going up the Holomon. I could have tried to fight them, but it would have been annoying fights. But that's super minor. It's really just the Muse fight is the only thing I did not like. I really liked being in the spirit realm. I liked talking to all the spirits who looked like people. I liked hearing the commentary from the 4, seeing Mila slowly regain that sense of self and then return to the battlefield with everyone else against Maxwell. I loved all of that. It was all great, and I'm glad that I finally got to see it because I had never played Mila's story before. The only thing I would change is that awful... I also loved Mila's design, like her hair changing to be more like Muse's and whatnot, and that like spirit outfit. That was really cool, but the only thing I would change is that Muse fight. That Muse fight was really bad, and I feel that way, again, I sound like a broken record, but they do that almost every Tales of game. There is 1 or 2 like fights where you only get 1 character to control. I almost never like them. Almost never. So, especially because I was having to play as Muse. If I was playing as Jude in that fight against Muse where I could do snap pivoting, I actually probably wouldn't have minded it much at all. I think it was mainly just that I was playing as Mila, which was the only option. But if I could have played as Jude in that section where I could snap pivot and whatnot and then combo on Muse, I actually think I would have been perfectly fine with it. Maybe not perfectly fine, but it wouldn't have been that bad. But because it was Mila and because Muse had way too many stupid things going on with her mystic art, her guard breaks, etc., it was, and her giant AoE spells, it just wasn't a good time. But all that matters is that we did it. We did it, and now we get to go into the end game of Tales of Xillia. I am super hyped to play through to the end and finally get that 69th Platinum Trophy. of my favorite game of all time. So for those who are watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to catch streams live, link to my Twitch channel in the description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And until next time, farewell.